Well, good morning. I think I made it to the top of something here. This is Bear Mountain. The other Bear Mountain. Not the Bear Mountain in New York. Whew. All right. There it is. Boy, is it steamy today. I mean, it's steamy. I know you can see maybe a little better there. It's gotta rain like crazy. It's big rocks. Somebody must have put them here. That looks like a pile of rocks that somebody put. Seems very human-made. Oh, there's a big placard down there. Let's go down there. Let's go check it out. Oof. Don't fall. Oh, it's almost like Pennsylvania. Whoa. Whew. Oof, oof. All right. Placard. What does the placard say? This monument marks the highest ground in Connecticut. Oh, but it's not. There's a 10 feet. There's another spot that's 10 feet higher. That's what someone was telling me. Maybe they put these rocks in here to make up for those 10 feet. I'll bet you that's what it is. Yeah, the ground. I don't know. Have a good day. Bye. Man, check this out. The storm just missed me. But I'm like on top, exposed. But look at that, it's raining down in this valley here. There we go. So you can see it. It's just one cloud. Went down into the valley. The town, I think that's the town I'm going into. This nice little cloud shield. Oh, the breeze feels so good. Yes, it does. Look at that, though. Isn't that so cool? Amazed. There's a lot of water coming down right there. Oh, what a cool breeze. There's like 1 mile straight up, and it's gonna be 1 mile straight down. And there's a shelter, and then there's a town with like a community center. I think $5 I can swim in a swimming pool. And sleep. Oh, there's some bolt of lightning. I don't know if I got it. It's pretty far away from me, at least 5 or 6 miles. What? 3, 4. There's one. I got it. I think I got it there. How exciting. Let's moving on. So I will too. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Day 144, I think. And we've got ourselves a really beautiful morning here. Oh, that sun just picked up a little. Alright. Bam. can't even see it. It's too bright. But I'm above the clouds right now. That's for sure. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I really couldn't make it to that town last night. It would have been an 18-mile day. A little too much for me. And I'm going to get in there this morning. Get some grub. Go down below these clouds. See what the world's like down there. I'm going to get off this mountain before it rains. Because look, this is... I'm going to show you here. Let's see. That's where it came from. There's my backpack. There's the arrow that says, okay, why don't you start heading down this way? Like, wait, which way? Where's the trail? Yeah, yep. Glad I'm not doing this in the rain. That's the one reason why I'm a little motivated today, because I think it's going to rain again. It's so pea soup out here. All right, have a wonderful day. Good morning, day 145. So here's something you probably don't ever really hear about. I'm just kind of walking along, focused, thinking about things, and here comes a dog, and full, I'm going uphill too, and this dog's coming at me full downhill, just, I don't know if it's friendly or not, or, how am I supposed to know? I don't see an owner or anything. I mean, just like, you look up and the dog's 10 feet away. I don't see it, I didn't hear it, and then it almost completely knocks me over, and the rocks are all wet, and it's just, it's friendly, overly friendly, big dog though, not small. I was like, I can't control the dog to quit knocking people over. I'm like, well, maybe you're the one who needs to be the controller, like you need to put that dog on a leash so it doesn't hurt people and ruin 4 months worth of effort, It's just my 2 cents. Like I said, you just look up and there's a dog coming at you full blast. Oops. Bye. Thought this would be cool to film. Let's see how it goes. I'm sure it's been filmed before. But there is some blue sky out there, even though it doesn't look like it. I don't think it's supposed to rain. It's been raining again. It just seems to rain and rain. But it's a little less humid. Camera doesn't give the depth, does it? just doesn't. Weird how our eyes can do it. The camera still just can't capture it. Pretty cool. Nice piney forest. I got a ride into and out of town. I couldn't believe it. Like easy. Didn't even have to show any leg or anything. Well, maybe a little. This is really pretty. Interesting. I think that's it. I would imagine we were going to go through it, but I guess not. We're just going to go around it. A lot more slippery, wet roots now. Been a while since we've seen a bunch of tree roots. And the mushrooms are just still going everywhere. I mean, they're really... It's quite amazing. Everywhere you look is mushrooms. I mean, really, they are everywhere. It's fascinating. To me, it's fascinating. I mean, I'd never really just knew that there was so many different varieties of mushrooms. All right, have a wonderful day. Good morning. So I gotta go. Beautiful field. It's all a swamp. Excuse me. I thought I went up to my ankles already this morning. So much for a nice dry day with no rain, you know, just stepping in mud puddles. You can't win. Well, it's not raining. I should be fine. I'm on a little weird planky bridge thing. I don't know. They got all these planks over there, and then they stop, and they needed more planks because it's still water. But then again, you know, they've had record rainfall. But look at this beautiful morning. Look at that. It's beautiful. I hope you're having a beautiful morning too. Take care. Day 146, I believe. Oh my gosh, I heard some geese this morning. A gaggle of geese. I'm like, oh, that just means that winter's getting closer. Time to start moving. Gotta move. Gotta go north. Bye. Good morning. Same morning. Day 146. A couple days away from 5 months. Just wanted to show you how incredibly beautiful Massachusetts is. Really quite enjoyed this hiking, although I have to say that the bogs and all the wetness, I mean, it's such a beautiful sunny day the last couple days. My feet are soaked. You can't win. It is pretty funny. Like, you know, and I haven't been any, while I've been in all this rainy area, I haven't been in any kind of well, some bogs, but not to the point where, I mean, literally, like, my feet are going in but water. There's nothing I can do. So here's one of those interesting blazes where we take a turn. See, this is all mud. As it reflects the upper canopy of the forest. It's like the whole place is just a big mosquito bog. It's just funny. Whoop, there, see, now there's a nice clear stream just coming out of bogginess. But I did find another 10-foot tall blueberry plant. Oh, and they're so delicious. Yeah, I got these white birch here now too, growing. The gray birch. Big old oak trees. Big old pine trees. There's no more switchbacks. Really kind of went straight up the mountain. The mushrooms are still everywhere, but a lot of them are starting to decay and they have a very earthy smell to them. More water. It's beautiful water everywhere. I mean, normally I guess it's really dry this time of year. Everybody's, when you look at previous comments, those tree roots. You ever really don't see the tree roots. I don't know if I get those as well sometimes. But the comments I'll say from previous years, how dry it is around here. You just look at a comment of like something like that, what I just crossed, if there is a comment for something like that. But it would just say dry, 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 dry. The time of year that most of the through hikers, the northbounders, are coming through here, and southbounders. I definitely see a lot of southbounders right now. Of course, some are friendlier than others, Some people, this trail gets the best of you. You don't really want to talk to anybody anymore because you're so miserable. Y'all have days, man. This other guy's just like, I'm kind of sick of just waking up and camping and hiking and walking and waking up and just doing it over again. I mean, it's like there's nothing more like, the forest, the canopy. We've got now this pines. The Massachusetts has definitely changed in the forest. I mean, it's a totally different forest. So that's really pretty. The rest of it, I think, from Georgia all the way to Connecticut is very similar types of forest, and just definitely the green tunnel. I'm still in a green tunnel. I was in an open field last night, and I turned the headlamp off, and I just looked up in the stars, and it's been a while since I've seen. I think 2 or 3 times this whole journey, maybe 4 times, have I really sat and just stared at the stars. So I'm looking forward to that. I know there's a lot more above mountaintops, just really beautiful stuff ahead. The forest gets different as we go north. I'm trying to get into this town. My next pair of shoes. Post office closes at 11:30 tomorrow. And I think I'm roughly at this point maybe 30 miles away, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe 9:30. The post office closes at 11:30 tomorrow, so I guess I'm challenging myself a little bit, but I'm feeling great. I have to say that despite the normal pangs and twangs that just happen everywhere all day of different parts of the body, I'm actually really sore from going up and down these mountains now, because I'm not walking ridges anymore. We're actually going to the top of a mountain, then all the way back down, and then back right up to the top of another mountain, and then right back down. So I might, as I've forgotten what that was like, my body did. So it's a little sore from having to do a little extra work. Those ridges, even though it's hard to rock hop, it wasn't as much up and down. So now we do the ups and downs for the rest of the way, and they just get bigger. bigger ups and bigger downs. Well, I hope you've enjoyed Massachusetts. I've talked way too long. It's been 6 minutes. Sorry. Good day.